Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you're doing super well. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Taurus. I'll do a chaotic cross spread, won't delve into a particular subject, just will draw the card and follow the energy. If you like my content, please leave a like, share, subscribe to my channel. It will definitely help me grow it. So without further ado, let's dive in. Okay. So let's see what we got for the sign of Taurus. By the way, this is going to be a weekly reading for the period between 17, 26 or 27. So let's see how it goes. Alright, let's see what we've got for you guys. Okay, so in your current energy, we've got the Sun. Awesome. In your challenge, we've got Four of Swords. In your area of what you don't see coming, we've got Eight of Wands. In your recent past, we've got Six of Swords. In your crown area, or the area that you are aware of, we've got Five of Swords. In your immediate future, we've got 10 of Pentacles. Awesome, really love it so far. How you see yourself as the Hangman. How others sees you as a Four of Wands. The area of your fears, we've got Chariot. And final outcome, the Knight of Swords. Alright, what else? I will draw as well one Monology card for your recent, past, future and outcome, accompanied by an Oracle card. So let's see. For you guys. Whoops. Oh, this one. Jump to one more. Recent past. Give me one card for recent past. You're good enough. And let's take one from the Oracle. High power. In your in your immediate future, we've got to be fair. Maybe fair with your finances, I don't know. The answers you need are coming, and in the immediate future, let's put one more for immediate future. Not immediate future, final outcome. Sorry. So for our final outcome, we've got what do you need to release. With that rushing energy, I feel like maybe soon you realize that you have to release something, and it will happen quite quickly. Message in a bottle, or you might be getting a message that will result in you releasing something completely. Okay, what else I'm going to do is I'll also clarify each of these sections with another small cards, but before that, let's just see what you've got. So in your current energy, we've got the happiest card in the tarot card. In the tarot deck, we've got the Sun. So it gives me the energy that you feel right now quite happy with your life. It feels like you're connected with your inner child. You're in stage where things are going your way or how you want them to be. If not or if you haven't already, there will be soon. But at the same time, it gives me the feeling that since you've got 4 swords in your challenge, it feels like that maybe you've recently been working really hard. So it kind of feels like it's difficult for you to take rest for some reason. Um, but we'll find out a little bit more once we clarify this. In the area of what you don't see coming, there is some news coming in. And the news are also appearing in your final outcome as a Knight of Swords. Something is rushing towards you, and I feel like it's not under the form of a person. It could be delivered under the form of a person, but it could be something to do with a message as well. You might be getting an email, a message, or a phone call, or someone maybe literally coming to your door. But we've got 2 cards which quite indicate that something is coming in, and it's coming at a fast pace. By the way, and I feel like for some reason that you actually fear to get those news for some reason, because we've got Chariot in your area of your fear, but I'll get to that. In your recent past, we've got 6 of Swords. It feels like you detached from something. You moved away from someone or a situation. Something that was not very stable. It was, you can see here, the choppy waters. However, the family are deciding to move to calmer waters. So whatever that situation was in the past, you moved, transitioned from it already. In the area of what you're aware of, we've got 5 of Swords, and this is more like, this card gives me the vibe of you being victorious, but at the same time, it doesn't really feel, the victory you got out from it doesn't really feel that great for some reason. Because you can see this guy is smirking, he holds all the swords. However, at the same time, he's giving the other soldiers opportunity to defend themselves for some reason. Or maybe you could also be in an energy or a state in your life where you don't fear to defend what you stand for, and you are aware of it, because maybe what you believe in is something quite quite important to you. By the way, the recent past was also clarified with you are good enough and higher power. So I feel like that maybe whatever the situation in the past was, it could have been something, lack of self-belief, that you could enough to do something or to move away from someone. However, I think you've been supported by the universe, because the higher power was on your side, which I guess helped you transition from whatever situation you might have been dealing with, and made it easier for you. In your immediate future, we've got 10 of Pentacles and Taurus. Money will be coming into your life, and that will be as a result of something you've done. It could be just the fact that you've been in a group, or in a group setting, or I mean in a situation which was not working in your favor. Now, since let's say you're alone, you're just in a better state to save, to invest, to work on yourself, to progress in your career, to focus on your business, to the things that are important in your life. This is also a family card. It could be the case that you might have been quite comfortable with your also family situation. Everything might be going the way you want it. But this is more to me a card of generational wealth. So you might be getting some money, and the fact that Jupiter is in conjunction with Uranus. I think that's a quite lucky period for you guys and for myself as well, because I'm a Taurus. Taurus, for those who are regular watchers, they know that. So yeah, really good times coming ahead. And I think everything you need to do in order to get to that stage, if you haven't already, is just the universe is saying, well, to be fair, really, you already know all the answers. So tell me how it resonates. That's what I feel like for it. So the Hangman is in the area of how you see yourself. Maybe you are in a situation where you become wiser, you are able to see things from a different perspective, to look at doing things in a different way than maybe your traditional way of achieving some results in your life, because the story behind this card is that the Hangman is actually hanging from the tree of wisdom, and you can see actually the sun is just right behind him. And I mean, we've got two cards where the sun is present. Again, something that I noticed just now. I think now everything is so clear, and you know exactly what you need to do in order to get to where you want to get. So that's what I feel based on this. In your in the area, in your external factor area, or how others sees you, as someone who is quite comfortable, someone who is contentment with their life. They see you as someone who is victorious. And again, another two cards of being victorious. You can see we've got Chariot, he's on the throne, in control. We've got 1111, the portal, the couple, the happy couple, going through the gates, going through the portal of happiness, abundance, success, growth as well, and really moving forward to something that's better. And that's better, again, for some reason it feels like it's something to do with a situation that happened to you in the past. Maybe something will get resolved, but at the same time, and that resolution will make you move forward. But at the same time, as I said, I feel like you are afraid of moving forward. That's a really interesting feeling that I get. Or maybe you're afraid of being in control, because this guy, he controls the Sphinx just with his mind. He's not holding the reins. His mind is holding the reins. And yeah, people say that sometimes one is moving this way, the other one is moving that way. Nevertheless, I mean, there is progress. Something is moving for you. And this is also a card that could indicate travel, actually. This is another card of travel as well. So yeah, for some of you, you might be also traveling. So again, take it how it resonates. In your immediate outcome, we've got the fastest knight. In the tarot deck, we've got the Knight of Swords. This is something to do with mind, and I feel like now, because you're able to see and things from different perspective, everything is much clearer. You're in a position to just make decisions better, faster, if no one is coming towards you. Although, again, another interesting thing about this card is that the position that it appeared, it was like the knight is going towards the past, which could be a good and bad thing. However, I think that whatever is in the past, it's in the past for a reason. So yeah, what I think is just that you have to release whatever you have to release. And that's why you also got the Knight of Swords being clarified as with the what do you need to release and message in a bottle. Maybe, as I said, a message might be coming your way quite soon, quite quickly, and this will be something to do with release, detaching from something or situation. Okay. Alrighty, let's now clarify the cards again. Okay, so the sun and the challenge. Tell me why the sun and is in your current energy, as well as why we've got 4 swords in your challenge area. Why it's so difficult for you to take rest and just be laid back for a moment and enjoy all the hard work that you've been doing on yourself. Okay, let's see. Tell me. Okay, so Knight of Wands. This was clarified with Knight of Wands, another quite fast knight when it comes to taking decisions. This is a knight who is quite passionate as well. Lovers, we got lovers at the bottom as well. It could be the case that, I mean, something you're quite passionate about something or achieving something, and this could also be something to do with love as well. If it's not love, it could the project that might be that you might be working on may be quite important to you. In a matter of fact, people who become successful in doing something, they do become successful because they put a lot of work towards a subject that they believe in, and that cannot be achieved without love in one way or another, because when you are passionate and love what you do, it doesn't really feel like working for a moment. Okay, so tell me, why do we have 8 of Wands there? What's coming towards you that you're not aware, and at the same time, or I don't know, is it a message, person, something else, or you might be traveling? But okay. Okay, so we've got 5 of Pentacles, and this is interesting card actually. I feel like I feel like that whatever news comes in is something to do with a situation that made you feel like you've been left in the cold in the past, or a situation which was not financially great for you. However, whatever that was, it was temporary, because this is 5 of Pentacles is it's just a temporary state that you are in. However, why I'm saying temporary? Because these guys, they have the option to just not stay in the cold and go inside the church. You can see the windows, everything is much warmer there. However, they just don't see things for at that moment, and whatever their state is just temporal. So they had to go through a challenge in their life, which happened for a reason. And yeah, I feel like the news that you might be getting has something to do with the situation that you've been detaching from, and potentially news that we'll be receiving as well. But let's see. Tell me why we got 6 of Swords there. Why did you have to detach from someone or something? Why did you move to a calmer waters? Let's see. Okay. Oops. These cards are quite small. Knight of Pentacles. I mean, maybe you detached from also being slow at taking decisions, because the rest of the knights, they are also fast, passionate about doing something. Maybe you start doing things way quicker, or you are moving from something just because and only as a result of seeds that you planted. This is actually very smart knights. They are quite grounded and they know exactly what they need to do in order to achieve their end goal. And they hold the seeds that they need to plant in order all their plans to come into fruition. So I feel like you already placed the seeds and now you're just moving away from not just by being in your mind, but actually moving towards making actions to achieve all these plans, because every plan is great, but if it stays in our mind and if we don't take any action, no one will know about it apart from yourself. So. Okay, so let's see what's in your crown area. Why we've got this, victorious, but at the same time, state of not being afraid to defend what you believe in. Let's see. Clarify 5 of Swords for me, please, Fred. Five of Swords. It's quite by 5 of Swords. I don't think that's a coincidence. Yeah, definitely. I feel like this is actually another confirmation that whatever you are willing to withstand, defend, fight for, is something that you truly believe in, and you're not afraid to say and to test behind your words in one way or another. Okay, so let's see 10 of Pentacles. What's coming in under the form of such a great abundance in your life? Tell me, Spirit. Ace of Wands, opportunity. This is something to do with opportunity, passionate opportunity, something that also got triggered in your current situation. So, and whatever that is, I mean, you know that it's going to be successful. That's why you're not afraid to confront others if you have to get to that abundance. And yeah, I mean, the universe will acknowledge this and give you all the tools you need in order to execute it and get there. Interesting. Tell me why we got the Hangman in your in the area of how you see yourself. Spirit, thank you. Okay, alright. If you want to take that card, I will. So we've got the Hangman being qualified by 8 of Swords, and this is a card of self-imposed limitations, restrictions, not being able to see things clearly. The fact that you are currently within the Hangman position gives me the indication that before you were not able to see things clearly, but however now you're aware exactly, because you were able to see things from a completely different perspective. You became much wiser, and this could be just simply as a result of previous experience, which triggered something in you to improve in various ways within your life. Okay, cool. Why do we have 4 of Wands, Spirit, in the area of how all the sea stores, please? Okay, let's see. Wheel of Fortune. I think a cycle finished for you. And now you're ready to go to that new stage, through that portal. I mean, the wheel now is turning into something positive, because this card actually is quite interesting, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about putting efforts into the things that work for you and just ignoring anything else. They're good and bad situations. Sometimes you are on top of the wheel, sometimes you're at the bottom. However, how I interpret this card is also that you could stay exactly in the center of it and just observe and see what works and what doesn't. And depending on that, you just hop on and put more effort in the things that are working for you and ignoring anything else. And I feel like that because you are realizing this now, you're just going and transitioning to a new version of you, to a new portal, which will be so much more abundant. And yeah, it looks really, really good for you, Taurus. Curious to see. I mean, at the bottom we got the Fool as well, and Fool is everything to do with new beginnings, bold actions that most of the times are quite rewarding. Because again, if you want to move towards something better, you need to do something different than what you've been doing before. Maybe previously your focus was just on the bad things and doubling on the bad things rather than focusing on the things that work in your favor, but now you can. All right, cool. Tell me, why are you afraid to move forward, or why are you afraid to be in control and to say what needs to be done? Because the Chariot is quite powerful card. I mean, and the fact that it appears in your fears. Alright, one more spirit. Cool, thanks. We've got the Chariot, qualified by King of Pentacles here. It's something to do with stability here, being in control, being authoritative, getting into an authoritative role. Maybe you're afraid of like being the boss and saying who needs to do what. Yeah, really, really interesting. And again, you're appearing here as yourself, because King of Pentacles is Taurus energy, and when you actually appear in a reading as your sign, it means that you are in a quite strong position. Yeah, and honestly, it doesn't make sense to me why you're afraid of actually being in control. We've got actually, by the way, the devil at the bottom. Maybe you're afraid of being too selfish and just thinking for your own good. I don't know. But eventually you have to do it, because if you don't, nobody else will on your behalf. And to wrap this reading up, let's see why we have Knight of Swords then as your final outcome. Is it something to do with the news, the state, which was not so great in the past for you? Yeah, curious to find out. Actually, this is the only card that I'm not 100% sure why it's there yet. Hopefully the qualifier will help us find out. 5 of Knight of Swords is qualified by 7 of Wands, and again, this is about defending yourself. and being confident again. You're not afraid to go against all these other ones just to prove a point. And for some reason, this would be something that will result in something else being communicated to you under the form of a message that you'll be getting. You might actually get an outcome that you were not giving up on. This is another thing that I can think of at the moment. But again, whatever that is, I feel like it will be in your favor actually, and it will put you in a situation where you'll be in control. You'll be in a situation where you'll be quite financially stable. There is no doubt about this. And finance, I mean money in general for Taurus, because we are Earth sign and we like stability, are quite important to us. And maybe that's your sun. And again, because you have decided to take actions and you know now exactly what you need to do, and you're no more stagnant and just looking at the past things, you managed to seek help from the universe, and in order to turn the wheel in your favor now, or you realize how you can control the wheel of fortune. Really good. I really love this reading for you, Taurus. Again, thank you for being here. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, and see you the next time. Thanks.